I was having a ladies' night at the casino, and I left and ended up getting pulled over for a possible drunk driving. So after I was pulled over, I was asked to do a field sobriety test, and I felt really confident in my ability to perform those tests, and at one point, the walk and turn activity, I was even positioned to walk up a grassy hill, which made no sense to me. So something wasn't registering as fair in my mind, so I knew that I wanted to absolutely pursue a legal team to help. There are obviously a lot of fears associated with a situation like this, and I just knew that I wanted the best in my corner, so I didn't have to look far. Harley came highly recommended, and that's what I decided to do.
When someone's been charged with a DUI in the state of West Virginia, I know that that potential client is at their worst moment and their worst hour. Their stress level is at their highest. I try to immediately alleviate that by information, to be honest, to help them understand this is the roadmap, this is, the goals. A lot of times on a first offense, when they're worried about their driver's license, and I can tell them, no matter what happens, if your case is handled properly, you will not lose your driver's license. You might have a little alcohol detection device in your car for a small period of time to continue lawfully driving, but you're not going to lose your ability to drive. The first thing I try to do is to lower their stress level, and I do it by information and telling them this is the process, this is the roadmap, and a lot of times just the power of information will lower the stress level in my clients right away. The biggest mistakes that I see when a citizen gets arrested for a DUI, not just in West Virginia, but anywhere, is that oftentimes they wait until they'll get a hearing notice in the mail, oftentimes 6-8 weeks after they've been arrested, where valuable timelines have passed, where things need to be filed with the court, certain legal documents to protect fully their interests in their case. But probably the biggest mistake I see with citizens arrested for DUI is that they won't choose the proper DUI attorney. They won't choose somebody that focuses on their need, which is driving under the influence. That's what you've been arrested and charged with. You don't want a will or a divorce attorney handling your DUI case. You want somebody that's experienced and well-trained in DUI defense, and that is what the Wagner Law Firm provides.
So I would say from the very first interaction I had with Harley, he was nothing but reassuring and very professional. I could just tell that he would have my back, and there was never any judgment coming from him. So I really appreciated that, and that carried through all the way to the end of my experience. There's no possible way I could have managed this on my own. I definitely needed the best to help me.
If you've been charged with a DUI in West Virginia and you're wondering what I should be looking for in a potential DUI attorney, you want to look to their training, you want to look to their experience, you want to look to their success, you want to understand field sobriety test training, instructor training, breath test training, DRE, drug recognition evaluation training, ARAD training. You want to look at the qualifications of the person that's going to be caring for you. And you want to look to see their years of experience, how much they focus their practice on your need. And I always say, you don't go to a foot doctor to have your wife's baby delivered. So you want to go and you want to look for somebody that focuses on the need that you have, in this case, someone that focuses on DUI defense and has a training and has the years and the experience to benefit you.
So thankfully, after it was all said and done, my result was the best possible result I could have hoped to achieve. So ultimately, my case was dropped. That meant no DUI, no interlock, or any other consequences that could have possibly been involved here, and it was the absolute best result. Without a doubt, Harley is by far the best, so he is the one to help you with anything that you need.
If you're on the fence whether or not to hire a DUI attorney or whether or not you can afford a DUI attorney, I understand that. But a lot of times you cannot afford to hire a DUI attorney that's well-trained, that knows how to look and defend a DUI case, that knows what to look for in deficiencies in a case, the testing, roadside investigations, field sobriety testing, breath testing, things of that nature that can really help defend you in your case. Because if not properly handled, a conviction can have far-reaching ramifications on somebody's future. We offer a 3 pre-structured payment plan to ease that with our clients. We also accept major credit card in addition to cash and check and other forms of typical currency. So we try to work with our clients and understand that they have families that they provide for, bills and things of that nature. When you're on the fence whether to hire a DUI attorney, I always say that you really cannot afford not to.